For this lesson, I'm going to cover Nmap. Nmap stands for Network Mapping. Nmap is a powerful network scanner used to identify systems and services. Nmap was originally developed with network security in mind. It is a tool that was designed to find vulnerabilities within a network. You can use Nmap to not only do port scanning, but you can use it to find specific versions of services, as well as certain operating system types. Now then, let's look at some of the common commands of Nmap. This is one of the simplest commands for Nmap. It's used to discover IPs in a subnet. This command is commonly referred to as ping scan. It tells Nmap to send an ICMP echo request, a TCP synchronized to port 443, TCP acknowledged to port 80, and ICMP timestamp request to all hosts in the specified subnet. Then what Nmap will do is it will simply return a list of IPs that responded. So as you can see, 256 IP addresses, 8 hosts up. This command allows you to scan for open ports. This is the default scan for Nmap and can take some time to generate. So with this scan, Nmap will attempt a TCP synchronized connection to 1,000 of the most common ports, as well as an ICMP echo request to determine if a host is up. Okay. This command allows you to identify the operating systems of a host. So with the O option, Nmap will try to guess the target's operating system. So as you can see, Windows 7, Windows 7 Service Pack 1, and that is correct. I am running a Windows 7 on my VirtualBox. This command allows you to identify host names. The -SL flag tells Nmap to do a simple DNS query for the specified IP. So this allows you to find host names for all of the IPs in a subnet without having to send a packet to the individual hosts themselves. This command is for TCP synchronize and UDP scan. This type of scan takes a while to generate. What this command does is it checks about 2,000 common TCP and UDP ports to see if they are responding. Also, when you use the -PN flag, this tells Nmap to skip the ping scan and assume that the host is up. And so this can be useful when there's a firewall that might be preventing ICMP replies. And so here are the results. 1,980 closed ports not shown. These are the open ports, as well as their port numbers, their protocol, TCP, UDP, their state, as well as their service. This command is for TCP connect scan. It's similar to the TCP synchronized scan. However, rather than sending a synchronized packet and reviewing the header, it will ask the operating system to establish a TCP connection to the 1,000 common ports. This command is called the aggressively scan host. So unlike the earlier commands, this command is very aggressive. First, the -a. This tells Nmap to perform OS checking and version checking. Next, the -t4. This is for speed template. It uses these templates to tell Nmap how quickly to perform a scan. The speed templates ranges from 0 being slow to 5 being fast. And here are the results of the aggressively scan host. As you can see, there's a lot of information that you can get using this command. So this command is for the fast scan. This scan limits the scan to the most common 100 ports. So if you just want to know about some potential hosts with open ports, then you can use this command. It's quick. So this command is the verbose command. So by adding a -v to the command, it will give you a better insight on what Nmap is doing. And what it does is it provides additional details that the report doesn't provide. And here are the results. It even shows information about the workgroup, operating system, computer's name, and finally I'm going to show you one last command. Again, the verbose for the -v just makes the report more detailed, giving more information. The -a simply tells Nmap to perform OS checking and version checking. And the -pn flag, which tells Nmap to skip the ping scan and assume that hosts are up. It even shows that port 80 is open using Skype services. Very interesting. But yeah, a lot of information that you can gather using Nmap, as you can see. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson on Nmap. I recommend trying it out for yourself. That's the only way you're going to learn. All right, well, thank you for watching.